Greetings, Benjamin J. from BENZTRAINZ with another in a series. I'll follow up on that Marx 6000 that arrived. I took it into the shop and oiled all the wheels, oiled the armature bearing, oiled the output shaft bearing. It made an absolutely tremendous difference in how this locomotive runs. So I've replaced that Lionel tender with a transition car. It has a tapping slot on this end. It has a Lionel coupler on that end. I've added a helicopter car, so a total of 8 cars and the B unit. So I just want to do a quick video so you can see how this thing's running. There's reverse. Look at this. Okay, that's now running at 40% power, and this thing's flying around the rail. As you see, that's running really, really well. So, was it worth 15 bucks? You tell me. Okay, we got to slow this down a bit. So there's about 35% power on an 8-car Lionel consist. And this is running just absolutely perfectly. Forward and reverse, no problem at all, even has a working headlight. So it was definitely worth the 15 bucks, there's no doubt about that. Is it perfect? Nope, far from it. It's got a lot of playware, but it is complete. Has all 4 horns. It's 68 years old, and it's running like new. And this thing is running just absolutely splendidly. Forward and reverse, all the way around the rail. As you can see, no problems at all. I've done nothing to it except oil it. Oiled all the wheels, put a couple of drops of oil on the output shaft bearing, a couple of drops of oil on the armature bearing on the brush plate side. That's it, nothing else. I'm betting that's the original light bulb in there. And it has all 4 horns. Like I said, if you buy the horns on eBay, they're $4 or $5 a piece. So, in any case, I'm pleased with it. It runs well. It's more than acceptable looking. It's far from perfect, but I don't know why the guy described this as fair at best. You know, the motor is worth this much. You see the B unit selling for 20 bucks. So, like I said, it's far from perfect. It's got some playware, it's got a couple of scratches, it's got some dinks in it. But even so, it is running absolutely splendidly. That's pulling 8 full-size Lionel cars. It'll probably pull 12. That's running just absolutely splendidly. No problem at all. So, I'm pleased with it. No doubt about that. I think more people would have bid on it if it hadn't been for his description. You know, he described this as fair at best. This is better than some of the other 6000s that I had. And it runs absolutely splendidly. There's no doubt about that. This runs really, really well. So I'm quite pleased with it. It looks more than acceptable. It runs like new, forward and reverse. I haven't encountered any problems with it at all. Needs a bit of judicious tweaking. It also needs to be cleaned up, but other than that. So anyway, I'll be running this for the rest of the day. I'm going to run it on the battery at some point today to see how much the motor's drawing as far as current, just out of curiosity. But this is running absolutely splendidly, as you can see. There's no problem with this at all, so it was definitely worth the 15 bucks. No doubt. Good constant speed all the way around the rail. It's smooth, it's quiet, it's powerful. Working E-unit and a working headlight. And I've done nothing but oil the wheels and a couple of drops of oil on the motor. Nothing else at all. So anyway, I just wanted to do a quick follow-up video. This is running just absolutely perfectly. So I'll be running this the rest of the day, very likely. Putting it through its paces, see what it can pull. Be adding some cars to it or just putting it on a longer consist. So we'll see how it goes. So far so good, no problems with this at all. It looks nice, it runs like new. And this is running just absolutely perfectly, as you can see. And this is running really, really well. So, in any case, I'm happy with it, running at about 35% power, pulling 8 full-size Lionel cars, and the B unit, of course. So, just a quick follow-up video. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to drop me an email, BENZTRAINZ@gmail.com. And as always, thank you for watching.